Better put them down a bit.
Makes it look even more precious. Great.
That looks very, very nice.
And thank everybody for for voting. It's very special. The real people voting, yeah.
And how do you feel now, Bonnie? How do you feel with this awards?
Oh, I'm so happy because it was a great song. And, I deserved to win the song. Desmond Child wrote the song. He's a fantastic songwriter, world class. And there we are. Ooh, it's heavy, yeah. Heavy.
But it's heavy for a strong lady.
Even me.
So, welcome Bonnie Tyler, and congratulations first of all.
Thank you.
You're winner in 2 categories this year in this year's ESC Radio Awards.
Apparently it's the first time a British artist has done that.
It is. Very
so
true.
I'm very, very thrilled to bits, and thank you all for voting, because it's a very lovely surprise. I had no idea that it would win, but it's fantastic. All those countries voted, including America, yeah?
Well, of course, this vote is a little different because it's a radio and it's not only the 39 countries from the contest.
Yeah.
So all of Europe, the other countries, and even listeners from Australia, Canada.
Yeah, Australia as well. So thank you all very, very much. So I tell you what, if you like the song that much, it's on my new album called Rocks and Honey, which has only just been released. I recorded it in Nashville, and every song is brand new, so I'm very happy with it.
We'll speak about that. Bonnie, first of all, 6 weeks ago today, you were about to take to the stage at Malmö Arena to perform Believe in Me.
Yeah.
Looking back now, it's not about the performance, and it turned out a little different than you hoped for. Many people hoped for.
Yeah, but to be honest, I knew before I even did the competition that it would be. It's very political, isn't it? The way they vote, the countries for each other. But we've only got Ireland, so we didn't stand much of a chance. But the thing is, I'm very happy about the radio votes, obviously, because the people's votes are counted there. I'm not sure if they are. But
I remember from Malmö at the press conference, the Estonian head of press said, this is not the Eurovision Song Contest, but the Eurovision Performance Contest. So I wonder, looking back now, do you think that you could have done or should have done it differently, the performance of the song?
No, absolutely not. I was very happy with my performance. And I thought the band did well behind me, the backing vocalists and everything. They did everything right, and we really had the biggest cheer of the night. It was fantastic. But that's the way the cookie crumbles. But now I've got 2 awards: Best Singer and Best Song. So it doesn't get better than that. Yeah, I'm very happy. There's a train.
No problem.
Would you mind doing an interview and I can hear you in the background? God.
During the week of rehearsals, it's a very common question to ask the contestants about the other songs from the competition.
Yeah.
What are your favorites? Is there anything that you like? And during the rehearsals, I think it's a little different for some artists to really answer that question honestly. And now after the contest, maybe it's easier. Were there any songs that you particularly liked or that impressed you?
I've got to tell you that one that didn't get very far at all was the host country, Sweden, right? And this week I've done a TV show in Sweden, and this guy, Robin, I think his name, well, he was on and he was singing it live on the show, and he was fantastic. And when I wake up in the morning, I hear this song over and over in my head, I can't get it out of my head, But Denmark did have a good song. They really did have a good song, and she's a great singer. I also liked the Netherlands, I liked the song Birds. And but if the Eurovision Song Contest was all about the song, I think we would have had a good chance, you know. But I don't think it's about that. I think it's about politics.
Of course, you were familiar with Eurovision before, you knew it, and as you mentioned many times before, you were asked in 1983.
I was asked to do it in 1983, but at the time it would have been crazy for me to do it because I was #1 in America and #1 in the UK at the same time. So, you know, I was really so busy, I couldn't have possibly, because you know how busy they keep you with the Eurovision Song Contest. I mean, while I was there for a week before the contest, and every half an hour I was in a different interview, you know. It's just amazingly, you know, busy.
Actually, that's a keyword. That was my next question, because now you knew the concept of Eurovision. Now with the experience of the contest, how would you explain the fascination of Eurovision? Because it's very special. I mean, it's a TV format that's been going on for over 50 years, which is very unique actually for a TV format.
And it gives everyone
what's the fascination of Eurovision?
Well, I think give anybody a chance to have a party, and they love it, don't they? My hometown Swansea, they did me proud. I had so much support. Pity they couldn't vote, you know, the UK couldn't vote because you can't vote for your own country, obviously. But the support I had was incredible. My whole city was, you know, wearing masks of Bonnie Tyler and singing in the square, you know, and it was wonderful. I had fantastic support, and everybody had parties with Eurovision themes. Of course, they regularly have Eurovision parties, but even more so this year because their own girl was in the competition, you know. But it's been fantastic response, very positive, even though I didn't win anything in the Eurovision until now. And having these 2 awards from the radio of the ESC. Even though I didn't win, the interviews and they've been very positive, you know, and said, you know, you did a great performance and we're proud of you.
So let's speak a little bit about your album. You mentioned it already. Roxanne Honey is out and came out a few months ago, February, I think.
Yeah, well, it depends where. It only came out in May in most places because of the Eurovision Song Contest, you know. You're not allowed to have your song out before, you know. So it came out in May, but I actually performed the song in a couple of times in Germany before then,
So some media wrote Bonnie returns to her roots with this album, to country. So is that how you feel about the album?
Well, there are 2 country songs on there, and you know, It's a Heartache crossed over into the country rock charts, you know. I wanted to go back to Nashville. I worked there in the 70s, and I worked with David Huff, and all completely brand new songs went to all the publishers down there, and I couldn't believe the quality of the material they were giving me, you know, and so I'm very, very happy with it. And there are 2 out-and-out country songs on there, but the theme through the record is country rock. So I'll be doing 2 songs tonight from there, which is, one of them is All I Ever Wanted, which is a power ballad, and the other one is This Is Gonna Hurt, which is a rock song.
Do you have a favorite song from the album?
Do you know, I love those 2 I just told you about, but I also love Little Superstar, Sunshine. Oh, Flat on the Floor, that's another rocker. Yeah. And there's one on there called Mom, right? And it's all about a baby talking to God before he gets born, right? And talking to God up there and saying, I'm kind of scared. I don't know if I want to go down there. From here it looks like a little blue ball, but it's a great big place and I'm so small. Why can't I stay here with you? Don't you want me to? And God says, oh child, of course I do, but I've got a life all planned for you. And the story comes out then. You know, country and western, normally it's a story, you know, it's like reading a book. And you must listen to every word of Mom, and then you get the end, like the last page, you know.
One of the songs is a duet with Vince Gill. Who's
Oh,
a big
yeah.
name from
Oh,
the country music scene,
fabulous.
American. You've done quite a number of duets actually during your career with Shakin' Stevens, Meatloaf, Dan Hartman, Albert Hammond, and many more. Is there still anyone that you would love to work with that hasn't worked out yet?
I haven't seriously got anyone in mind, but Adele. What a voice. And she's a great songwriter, you know. But no, I'm not serious about doing any duets. But I did do that wonderful duet on the album with Vince Gill. You know, he's won 27 Grammys. That's how good he is, you know. And he said yes when I asked him if he would sing the duet's called What You Need From Me. It's about friends who kind of, it's a bit like when Harry met Sally. They're friends and then they decide maybe they want to be more than friends, you know. But then they decide, no, I'd rather keep the friendship, you know. So she's saying, what do you need from me? It's a great album. Rocks and honey.
Bonnie, one last question that brings us back to Eurovision. In autumn, the preparations for the next contest start in all the countries, many countries. And I wonder, what kind of approach would you recommend for the United Kingdom to send? What kind of artist, maybe? Is there anyone that you would like to see in Eurovision from your own country?
I don't really think it matters who we send. We're never going to win.
Well, I don't think so.
But, you know, no, I really don't know. Maybe a powerful male rock singer or something.
Well, we'll see what happens.
I don't know.
Next year in Denmark. So anyway, thanks a lot for this. Thanks for taking the time, Bonnie, and congratulations again.
Thank you. Don't forget to pass my awards for me to put them in my suitcase. Thank you, everybody, for voting. I love you all.